Now, as I'm doing this video, NIO, it's trading up 1.48%, trading at $4.61, whilst Lioto is trading at $24.73, up almost 3%, Xpeng up 2.2%, Rivian up plus 21%. I'll come back to the 21% of Rivian. Lucid up 6.5%, Zika up 4.4%, Tesla up 4.19%. Now, today what we are seeing is that Rivian is the company that is doing the most in this EV space. I mean, if we are to go and dive in as to what resulted or what is resulting into the shares of Rivian to trade this high, it's apparently the deliveries they announce, or which are the ones that are resulting into Rivian apparently surging the way they are. I mean, Rivian, they delivered 14,183 deliveries, which was higher than the 13,500 deliveries which were their estimate. This is the main reason why Rivian is up 21%. But fundamentally, personally, I think Rivian fundamentals are weaker, or are a bit weaker than that compared to NIO, are a bit lower than that compared to NIO. Yeah, maybe let me put it like that. Rivian fundamentals are way lower than that of NIO, but if you check at the current market cap of Rivian, you will notice something that, yeah, when I saw this today, I was like, what? But anyways, this is how the market is seeing this whole situation, which is one of the things that makes me to want to load the bottom to NIO more. Rivian's market cap today, as I'm doing this video, or up 21%, it's currently $16.4 billion. So the market values, or it's currently valuing Rivian at $16.41 billion. And can I remind you where the market, or how the market is valuing NIO today? The NIO is being valued at $9.3 billion. This is how the market is valuing NIO. But let me also remind you the fact that for the month of December, NIO delivered 31,183 vehicles. Same goes with revenues. Revenue-wise, NIO continues to report, or to do way more, or generate way more revenues than that of Rivian, which one has to wonder, why is Rivian almost valued 2 times the market cap of NIO? I will leave that to you to maybe figure it out, but obviously it boils down to the, of course, manipulation that we are seeing into the market. Rivian is valued over $16 billion, whilst NIO is valued just over $9 billion. Same goes with Lucid. Lucid also, market cap, it's valued at $9.6 billion. Remember, NIO's market cap is $9.3 billion. So even Lucid, it's obviously valued way more than NIO. With Lucid, I don't think the deliveries are yet announced or are out as yet, but I can tell you one thing, and that is based on their Q3 earnings, Lucid this year they expect to manufacture 9,000 vehicles. This is the total manufacturers of vehicles they expect to produce this year. I mean, in Q3, Lucid delivered 2,781 vehicles. And I can tell you that chances are very high that we might see deliveries for December coming around 3,000. But again, this very same Lucid that is delivering, we can say 3,000 deliveries on a month-to-month, compared to the 31,183 deliveries that NIO we are seeing, the market is overlooking that and giving Lucid a market cap higher than that of NIO. The market is overlooking this whole situation where we saw NIO reporting total Q4 deliveries of over 72,600, which this just shows you of how the market is very manipulative when it comes to Chinese equities like NIO. I mean, if we are to go and even look onto the Chinese trio, right? I don't want to talk about Tesla today, but obviously let's look at the Chinese trio. This is Li Auto, XPeng, and NIO, right? So XPeng is currently valued at over $11 billion. Li Auto, obviously, because they're profitable, they are valued at $26.4 billion. And this one, I would suppose it makes sense because they are profitable, right? Unlike NIO. But XPeng, their full year deliveries were below 200,000. NIO full year deliveries were over 221,000 deliveries. But yet, again, XPeng market cap $11 billion or over $11 billion. NIO's market cap, on the other hand, $9.3 billion. Now, this again just shows you, or just paves the way for you to say that the fact that we are seeing a lot of short sellers attacking NIO, the fact that we are seeing the market being heavy when it comes to manipulating NIO, you and me can agree that obviously this is signaling a very good, strong growth. It shows you that NIO is extremely undervalued, and therefore it would be one of the EV stocks that are extremely cheap at this moment. $4.60. I think these prices are a steal, and I'm saying it here now. What I'm going to do, if I lose, I lose, but regret is worse than failure. So what I'm going to do each and every month, at least twice a month, I'm going to load whatever I can onto NIO, because I know it's a no-brainer, man. NIO is a company which is expected to do very well. Share price wise, we shall recover, because fundamentally NIO it's stronger. It's way stronger than most of the EV cars globally, which is something that makes it so special. Yes, it might not be profitable as yet, but obviously the president of NIO reminded us that when profitability comes, it will come on a large scales, and it will come very fast, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it gives us hope. It shows us the kind of good future that NIO has. So yeah, man, this is what we are seeing onto NIO today. This is what obviously we are getting to see on the EV stocks today. Zeekr, I think, is the only EV company valued lower than NIO, but with Zeekr, you know that they just listed like what, 3-4 months ago, and it's a company that is, it has not stood the test of time in the markets, right? So that's why I don't usually talk much about Zeekr. But XPeng, Li Auto, Rivian, Lucid, Tesla, I'll talk about these because these companies have been in the market, or have been listed in the markets for quite some time, and therefore it's important that when we talk about NIO, sometimes we compare these companies with NIO. So NIO, for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm continuing to load the boat because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming, and those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. So that's all from me, man. Blue sky is coming. Do what you can with your money. I can't tell you what to do, but me, I'm gonna continue loading the boat because I know that blue sky is coming. That's all from me, man, and God bless you all.